Wikipedia, of course. I'm just going in order. We got Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the World Heavyweight title. Shinsuke Nakamura knows about Seth Rollins' back. That has been a hitting point in this feud. And we're potentially getting some breadcrumbs to potentially something else happening, which I think will probably happen. But what do you guys think about this match? Who do you guys got in this one?
All right, see this one is tough for me because my prediction is one way, but what I actually want to happen is the opposite. Because I actually want this feud to last longer than one PLE.
Yeah, me too.
But the fact that the feud is based around Seth's injured back. Obviously, Nakamura is going to target in the match, and then you have Damian Priest out there. So you have to keep that and keep that.
I was actually just thinking about that yesterday too.
Yeah,
no,
and the fact so we're gonna get into that tag team match, but I almost feel like Nakamura is gonna get the win, but by DQ. And he's not, or Seth is gonna, or somebody. And there's gonna be a DQ. There's not gonna be a clean finish in this match. That's all I know. You can actually come back to me, but I'll have somebody.
Yeah. See, I was thinking because I like these video packages for Nakamura. They've been doing a hell of a job of making him a heel. I feel like this is something they should have been doing from the get-go, like from his original heel turn.
Yes.
That we shall not speak of. So same because I've just been Team Nakamura for so long, and for him to finally get this chance, actually be in the title picture, I want him to win the title, but I don't want it to be a 5-second reign and then he gets cashed in. So I'm gonna crossroads because I feel like if Seth wins and obviously Nakamura beats the crap out of his back and everything, there you go. Damian can just cash in, and then I'm pretty sure Seth kind of wants a break. I feel like this whole back stuff is probably for Seth to get a little break because he has been,
banged up.
He's been going nonstop since he won the title and everything, so I'm sure this is probably like, hey, he needs to recover, and that's the story they're going to say, oh, Nakamura messed up his back more, he needs to recover, so I was really going to pick Shinsuke, but I'm going to say Seth, but I'm going to say a cash-in.
So your pick is Seth Rollins.
Yes, including Damian Priest winning the title after. Sorry, I'm calling 2 matches because you have to call 2.
Okay, I'll put it.
Where we at? We're an hour, 5 minutes, and I think it was 39 seconds when he said that.
There you go.
So we have to go back.
We're gonna add an extra match to the card, and that will be Damian Priest gets his match.
All right, so I'll do this. So you're saying Seth Rollins in a cash-in, right? So I will give you a bonus point. So why don't we do that? If we guess the stipulation, if we're willing to guess the stipulation on a match, we'll get a bonus point if it's correct. How about that? Now that that's on record. Guess the
stipulation?
So if you say like Seth Rollins wins and then a cash-in happens, you get an extra point for actually predicting what actually happens. Is that fair with everybody? When actually predicting matches, we add a bonus point.
Okay. Oh, Dan's being fair.
You don't always have to guess the stipulation. It will be regular if you don't guess the stipulation. Yeah. But if you do and it adds and it actually happens, you get a bonus point. So let me put in parentheses for Lewis cash-in. There we go. You get a bonus point if that's correct. Or should we do something like a double whammy if it's wrong? You get no points.
I'm fine with that.
All right, sweet. I like that idea too.
I can stand to lose a point or two.
You say that now. Say that now.
So
there we go.
Okay, so I figured it out now. So I'm actually gonna go Seth Rollins, but no cash in because I think that this Priest and Balor story. I still think that there's still more to tell before we actually have
There's
have
leaves on the
Priest
branches.
cashing in.
I do. Yeah.
At least not on Saturday.
So you're
Maybe a
just saying,
week or two or something like that. Because
you're going Seth Rollins.
Yeah, just straight Seth Rollins.
Straight Seth Rollins. I'm the same way. I'm going Seth Rollins. I don't think they're going to put the belt on Nakamura. Maybe he knocks him out afterwards, and maybe they tease a cash in. I think that might happen, but I think Seth is still going to have the belt. I don't think Seth is going to go away so fast. I think they're going to try to stretch him out until at least get to a Survivor Series, maybe take him out at that point. Maybe something happens around there. And then maybe he comes back in time. He gets a little bit of time to rest, comes back for the Royal Rumble somewhere in the WrestleMania season where he can actually build up again. I think that's what's going to actually happen. So
the thing I don't like about Survivor Series is I feel like it just kind of puts all the other story. Well, it depends on how they do it. Unless it's like a War Games thing, or if they're gonna go back to brand supremacy, I feel it just puts all the every story on hold.
Let me stop you right there. There better not be no fucking brand supremacy. I want everybody to
Brian hates the brand supremacy.
Right, there better not be no. Bro, the brand split ended like 3 weeks after the fucking draft. All right, so there shouldn't be no fucking brand supremacy, no fighting, anything like that. No,
they're gonna bring back. Remember when they brought bragging rights?
Oh my god, same shit.
Like who thought of this, right? Like who thought of this shit? Like Survivor Series is right there. The traditional brand versus brand, team versus team. It's like who thought of this? Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Terrible times.
Terrible times.
But yeah, we're all going Seth Rollins here. Nakamura, unfortunately, not going to get the strap. We all thinking. Lewis is saying a cash in. Me and Brian are just saying Seth Rollins regular. So if Lewis, let's just say 109.30, 1 hour, 9 minutes, 30 seconds. If Lewis gets the prediction correct, he'll get a bonus point. If he doesn't, he'll get 0 points. But we'll see how that goes. We can get into the women's world title. Rhea Ripley